Oh. You started filming. Hey! Hi, our little molecules!
We're unstable.
I'm Spencer.
And I'm Virgil.
And welcome to this episode. We're starting a new series! If you've watched our channel, which you should, we've already read 2 videos worth of the My Immortal fanfiction. But I decided to start a new series where we find 2 very bad fan fictions from a specific fandom and write the third, and the other person has to guess which one we wrote.
Yep.
Here is the Unstable Molecules scoreboard. If Virgil is properly able to guess which one I wrote today, they will get a point. And we'll keep this for our entire channel in this series.
Yep.
And next time, when Virgil finds the 2 fan fictions and writes one, if I'm able to guess, I get a point. But if they guess incorrectly, the person who wrote it gets a point. So, I'm going for my point today. I hope. I wrote this fanfiction last night. I am very excited to show you the 3. And let's just get into it. Go. Let's get into it. You cannot see my phone because you can't see whether or not it's where the fanfiction's from.
Okay.
Goes. Okay, so here I am. I pulled up our first one.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what account or where it is because you don't get to know. And none of these have titles, but I will tell you before any trigger warnings or ships that happen within it. I think I can tell you for all of them. Okay, so this first one is Peter Parker, X and OC of the writer. And it has mentions of sex, kidnapping, and minor stalking.
Oh, fun. Okay.
All of these are actually minor mentions, so.
Okay.
Except for the kidnapping one.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Okay. Sorry, my mommy's texted me. Okay. Carly, wake up! I had fallen asleep at my desk at work again. Sorry, boss. I rubbed the sleep from my icy blue eyes. I always fucking do that. I told you last time, you were out of a job if you fell asleep again. He growled at me. Please. Out now, he demanded. I packed up my personal belongings and scurried down to the bottom floor of the building. Peering out the door, I saw a common occurrence. Spider-Man detaining another threat to our city. I instantly melted. I'd never met him. I had never met any other hero, but I felt like I knew him. He wasn't like Tony Stark or any of the other big shit heroes. I could feel it. So as he slung away, I made up my mind. I ran through the bustling streets trying to keep up with him, feeling the determination in my bones to catch up to him. I ran in front of car after car and got honked at, but I couldn't bear to stop. Something told me we had to be together.
How many words is this?
I don't know. I'm not going to tell you any of them. You don't get to know that.
I don't know. I don't get to know how many words the fic is.
No.
Okay.
Because Wattpad doesn't tell me that. My own writing's not going to tell me that. Only AO3 is.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm not going to tell you which one's which by telling you how many words are in it.
Okay. Well, sometimes writers put the amount of words like on Wattpad and fanfiction and that stuff.
Yeah,
So.
but the only one that automatically tells you is
AO3, yeah.
AO3, and I don't know how many AO3 ones I have.
Yeah.
I'll have to check. Finally, he stopped near an alleyway and looked around. I dodged out of sight. He took off his mask and began to change into a more normal-looking outfit. His face was gorgeous. He had a soft jawline and dark hair. He changes into a normal shirt, and I noticed his rippling abs. His rippling abs. Does he have rippling abs? Are you sure? Before walking out the other side and to a brick townhouse. I followed to the other end of the alley and make sure not to look too long around the corner before dodging back into the alleyway. I stand against a brick wall in the alleyway, thinking about what I witnessed. I know who Spider-Man is. I know who... Were you watching me?
What?
Were you watching me? That's what Spider-Man says. Were you watching me? I snap out of my moment to realize he's stand right before me. No, I was just walking home, I clambered nervously. You know, he said.
You know.
I don't, yeah. I don't, yeah. You're Spider-Man. But I wouldn't tell anyone. I don't even know who you are. You followed me. You wanted to know. Why? He asked. I felt like I knew you. I stammer. Me? Question. Yeah, I do. You have so many guts to follow me. It's kind of attractive, he said. I feel like I know you too, he responded. He leaned gently into me. You can't tell anyone who I am. 5 months later. 5 months later. I had been dating Peter Parker for months. I still couldn't believe I'd done that. Followed and started dating Spider-Man? Can you believe you did that?
Red flag. Red flag. Only dating somebody because they're a superhero. Red flag.
She's the stalker.
She's the stalker.
I think she was the morning of the stalker. Yeah. I wake up, ready to go on a date with Peter. I throw on a red flannel, ripped jeans, and backwards hat.
Should I pause this?
No.
Oh.
Red flannel. Backwards hat. It's Marvel. I read through these and made up everything I could. And backward hat. I rush out the door to a small cafe on 4th Street. 4th Street. That's a very specific street. I walk in and hear my name being called from the alleyway. Peter's there in his suit. I have to go handle something. I'm sorry about our date. I will be back for you soon. He swooned. Okay, stay safe. He ran his hand gently around my cheek before slinging away. Bang! It all goes dark. I wake up in a chair with someone in front of me.
Oh.
Tied to a chair with someone in front of me. It's J. Jonah Jameson.
What?
Not even a Spider-Man villain. J. Jonah Jameson. So you're Spider-Man's little girlfriend. Tell me, who is he, and I will let you free. He loudly announced. Never. I won't. I gotta know who Spider-Man is so we can keep that scoundrel off the street, he said loudly. Never. Wait, no. I will not tell you, I defiantly growled. I struggled against my restraints. It doesn't matter. He knows you're here, and when he comes to save you, I will reveal who he is, he plans aloud. I sadly wonder if he might not come to save me. Maybe all of New York is more important to him than me. I hope so!
Yeah!
I hope all of New York is more important to Spider-Man
than one person.
than a girl who stalked him into an alleyway.
Yeah. And started dating him right after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just then, he swoops in. Carly. No, you have to go. You can't risk it all for me, I plead. Every time I read the name Carly, I think of, Little Kelly YouTube channel and Little Carly. And I don't know if you know who that is. They were Minecraft YouTubers from when I was a, little bitty kid. And they had, these, castle, we live in a castle, and we're princesses, and we're sisters. My brothers would know what I'm talking about, because we watched them on our TV. It was horrible. No, you have to go. You can't risk it all for me, I plead. J. Jonah Jameson, he says his full name. You want to know who I am? I would. Well, then read the morning papers, Peter announces, throwing a paper his way. Peter Parker? He questions. He whipped up his mask. J. Jonah runs, having lost his story. I'll go after him, he yells out. No, don't. I'm okay. He unties me and we reunite in a loving embrace. I look into his green, piercing eyes. You've told the world who you are. You've risked it all for me. Why would you do that? You mean more to me than my safety, Carly, he cried out. Peter, I love you. He pulls away from me. I can't, Carly. Now that the world knows who I am, you will always be at risk. Distance yourself. That's the only way to protect you, he sighs. But I can't. Hot tears running down my face. Peter, I will risk that for you. I can't ask you to do that, but we have tonight. Then we can't be together anymore. Peter and me passionately make love that night. Then I never saw him again. That's it. That's all. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What is that? Okay.
I don't know. I told you I was looking for bad ones. ramen. Okay. It's time for our next one. I keep having them loaded up the minute you turn off the camera. I don't think this one has a specific... I don't see any warnings. But it is Loki X-Reader.
Oh,
this one's an X-Reader.
Oh, no, that's
I don't
so
know
bad.
if this thing... I don't know if the thing that this fanfiction's about is
Lion! What?
I don't know if this thing about... This
Can you
fanfiction-
tell me what it's about?
It's an Megaverse fic.
Oh.
I think.
Okay, if there is heat involved, then
I'm not sure if there's sex.
okay, let's get this. Let's do this. YN is terrible.
Usually, you would wake up to an empty bed. Oh god, there is sexual warnings though.
Oh no!
Minor. Loki had gotten up early to read or cuddled against his chest. Today, you woke up with him above you, grinding pretty hard against your leg. You took a second to figure out what's going on before you realized he still seemed to be asleep. What was going on? You tapped his shoulder.
Is he asleep?
Good morning. He opened his eyes and looked around in confusion before he could comprehend the situation. He twitched and moaned. Did he just... All at once, he realized the situation, and he ran away to the bathroom, grabbing a new pair of pants on the way. He went back to the room, but stood very close to the doorway instead of coming back to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, he said, embarrassed. You responded, That's fine, but are you feeling okay? You've never done this before, and well, that was fast. Okay. His face became deeper red, but you could swear the rest of him flashed blue for a millisecond.
Oh yeah, because he's
Yeah.
I get.
You got out of bed and moved toward him. He quickly backed up. You noticed a prominent bulge in his pants.
Why would you pick this?
He was hard again. You thought, why is he away?
Is he an Omega?
Loki, tell me what's wrong. You know, Andon, he ducked out of the room calling out. Nothing, just forgot something important with Thor. He called out as he banged his head on the door. Wait, banged on the door. Thor, open up! As much as he didn't like to ask for help from his brother, every few years he fell into a situation where Thor's assistance was needed. Was he calling? Oh, he's banging on Thor's door. Okay. Brother, what do you require at the door? At the door? Or? Hour. Thor opened the door in only pajama bottoms, still looking sleepy. I don't...
Is this incest?
I don't... No?
Is this
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't.
You swear to God this is an incest.
Yeah.
Okay. Your silence says otherwise. I'm scared.
I'm making sure. I'm double checking.
I'll edit this all out if it's incest.
I need the restraints!
What?
Loki sounded worse. Maybe he gets, like, weird. Maybe he gets weird when he needs to be locked away.
I
Far
guess.
from... Thor finally woke up as he realized what his brother was asking for. You're in. Dot. He trailed off.
He's an Omega. What the fuck? I hate that I know that.
I do too. I've read a lot of fan fiction.
I've been reading fan fiction for like 4
I read a lot of Loki fan fiction last night. I learned so many things.
I'm so sorry.
I learned so much.
Okay.
I'm traumatized.
Okay.
In Asgard, they call the period an inexplicable needing to breed that Johnsons experienced heat. But that was only because they were compared to the frost giants to animals. Thor refused to think of his brother in that condescending way. Loki frowned as Thor stumbled around looking for the handcuffs, which could keep Loki from harming himself or others as he lost to his primal needs.
I hate that. I hate that.
His skin was starting to turn blue, and his entire body, especially between his legs, was feeling sensitive. Soon he was chained up in the spare room in the tower and full of frost giant foam. Thor hates seeing his brother like this, and Loki had asked him to leave because he was embarrassed of his true self, so he was alone, perpetually unsatisfied. As the day neared an end, you still hadn't seen Loki, and were starting to get worried. Why was he in such a rush to see Thor? Was he okay? Was your relationship okay? You soon found yourself at Thor's door, full of curiosity and anxiety. You knocked on the door. Ah, lady. May I assist you with something? It's just Thor smut, and it, while Loki's just up there. Why am I still wearing this? I'm not the first character anymore. Go away! Loki almost yelled. It's not safe! On the way, Thor quickly explained his brother's condition so that you know what Loki was going through. You're all tied up, dear. I'm perfectly safe. You don't need to worry about me. You reassured him as you slowly crept forward. Remember, this is YN, so this is you. You're this character.
I hate YN.
You're
So
YN.
much. I hate YN.
You're YN.
I know.
YN is your name. YN is Virgil.
I know. Please don't insert my name. I will actually cry.
If there is a YN.
I will actually cry.
That was all you needed. You moved right next to him and kissed him passionately, and he equally reciprocated. You reached down, rubbed his head.
Oh.
I might skip through some of this.
Please do. I can't sit through. I can't sit through smile.
You both fell asleep.
You know, they did the dirty, and then we fell asleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You cleaned both of you up, getting a snack, and then curling up against him to sleep for the night. When you awoke.
Did they have more sex? Jesus
No,
Christ.
they're just very sore from the
Okay.
You groaned as you stretched, to which the person behind you stirred. You flipped to the other side, which brought you face to face with Loki in his Asgardian form. His eyes slowly opened and widened in shock. Are you okay? I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry, he spit out frantically. You just grinned and looked right into his eyes. A little slur, but nothing else. Don't try to solve problems by yourself ever again. We're a couple. We'll do this thing together. He nodded, and you used the keys Thor had given him to release him. He quickly wrapped you in an embrace, grateful for someone who accepted his problems and helped him through them. The end.
I hated that, and I really thought that was going to become incest. Also,
No.
why is Loki an Omega?
Well, obviously, didn't you listen to the way it was read? He's not an Omega. It's not truly Omega-verse.
Oh, okay.
It's just, the giants on their planet have, go into he, and he is,
Alright. Okay.
This one is Captain America, and this one has very detailed plot that I will skip through. Because these are bad fan fictions!
There's other bad fan fictions that don't involve
I found you one without them! I found you one! I searched long and far for one! One!
Okay.
It had nothing but one line at the end, okay? Leave me alone. I searched. I found one.
Okay. Just read it.
It was late one evening and I was going to a nearby bar. I was only going because my friend was trying to set me up on a blind date. My name is Peyton Carpenter. I'm 24 and I work as a receptionist for a hotel not too far. I live in Brooklyn in a small apartment, barely getting by for money. I was wearing a... I don't have all the other things, but I do have a red beanie. It isn't even a beanie. Red beanie! That's not a beanie, it's a beanie. Don't come, this isn't a beanie. I'll hunt you down. A red beanie, a long navy coat, and a black button-down shirt. I wasn't entirely hopeful for the date. Did I set my phone down?
Yeah.
Did you see?
No. You
Well-
set it upside down.
Okay, good. Because I don't want you to know which one this is. When suddenly, two men emerged from it. I was walking past an alley when two men emerged from it. One was bald with a very beaten-looking face and built like a tank. The other tall, buff, and long. They were both holding knives. Oi, mate, stop right there. Like Harry Styles. No, it's not Harry Styles.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The bald one got... I thought about doing One Direction because I thought there would be some interesting stuff there.
Oh, there would definitely be interesting.
I don't mean to disturb you, I blurted, trying to keep going, but the scraggly-haired man grabbed my one arm and suddenly threw me to the ground. Hard. You know what else? No. My heart was...
Wait, is that from our TikTok?
My heart was beating out of my chest, and I looked up to the scary-looking man. Empty your pockets, the hairy one commanded. Come on, guys, I stammered, hoping they'd just let me go. I doubted it. The street was completely empty. Nobody was going to help me. Did I stutter? The bald one scowled before suddenly kicking me hard in the side, making me wheeze in pain. I just realized I showed you my phone, but it's just plain text, so you can't tell.
Yeah, I can't
It
tell.
could be Wattpad, AO3,
It
or
could.
my Google Drive.
Yeah.
Like,
It could be anything.
excuse me, man. I think it's time you leave. It just tells you that I don't have dark mode on anything. I'm an asshole. I turn them all off dark mode just in case. Excuse me, man. I think it's time you leave. A voice spoke up. We looked to see this beautiful man who was made of muscles. He had blonde hair and a chiseled jaw. Why do they love to describe their jaws?
Because attractive jaws are brilliant. Have you seen Chris Evans? Have you seen Tom Holland? Have you seen... Is it Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
Chalamet?
I don't get it. I guess...
I think Finn Wolfhard's the other one that has a really nice jaw.
Listen, I love men. I am very, very gay for men. But, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't like jaw, I like titties. Men titties included. I'm taking off the hat. It's messing up my luscious logs. It was Captain fucking America! America! Captain fucking America! Well, if it isn't America's sweetheart, the bald one sneered. America's sweetheart!
Yeah.
Damn, America's sweetheart? Oh, yeah. Get out of here, star boy. The other one added, Steve Rogers gave a small suckle. Foreshadowing. Before simply slapping the bald guy, he just... Is that... I don't think Captain America beats people. He doesn't just...
He throws his dinner plate.
Dinner plate?
It's a fine.
I have not seen that
Oh
one.
my god! How did you defeat Captain America? I kicked him in the legs because his shield is the size of a dinner plate.
No, thank you.
I think that's the vine, but I know it sounds mostly like that. Okay,
He
continue.
flew back into the wall and got instantly knocked out. The hairy guy went to lunge at Steve, but he simply... Oh, this video is longer than the last one.
No,
Grabbed
it's not.
him
It's
and
shorter
threw
than
him...
the last one.
It's been 39 minutes.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, you can go
that's-
up to 39 minutes.
Yeah.
Allie crashed. He fell into a pile of trash bags. Holy shit! I gasped, stumbling from my feet, and whined in pain from the guy who kicked my side. It fucking hurt! Are you okay? Steve asked me, looking at me caringly. I don't know. I admitted, shaking. Where were you going? He asked me. The bar? I stammered. Let me take you, he told me. So soon, I was walking to the bar with an actual superhero. He was wearing a black hoodie and a pair of jeans. Thank you for saving me, I said, looking up at the tall hunk of man. It gets worse with the ways they refer to certain things, so I will be pointing those out, but I will not read this up, but I will refer how they refer to things. I'm sorry that all happened. How are you feeling? Steve asked me. Just sore and shaken up, I answered. A bit more sore. No. You got a name? Peyton, I said. Peyton Carpenter. Nobody actually says that. Fanfiction loves to make me believe that people are like, Spencer Huddleston. Bitches Anderson. Jameson. Jameson. That's his name.
Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson. J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm J. Jonah Jameson. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I've got a date. I blushed. Oh, nice. She's a lucky girl. Steve complimented me. It's a guy. I corrected.
Wait.
feeling better.
Is this person a guy? Is this a gay fic?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I wasn't gonna go for a straight fic.
That's fair.
The first one was a straight fic.
Yeah,
And then I went for it could be anything fic.
could be anything fic.
And then this fic.
No.
It's just a gay fic.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I had no idea. I had no idea what I was reading on any of these. I just went for the ones that were worst. I didn't even pay attention to what the genders were.
That's fair.
Kind of disappointed in myself for choosing a straight fic. No, I'm kidding. okay, well, he's a lucky guy then, he smiled. We walked a few more blocks, though I was slow due to my new bruise. Where did you come from? I asked. Just came around the corner to see you in a fight, Steve answered. You're pretty brave. You didn't give in. No doubt I'd have lasted much longer. I just go. That's not phrased right.
America.
I think you'd surprise yourself. See, they didn't phrase that right.
They didn't phrase that right. What the
Steve told me. Is this the place? He asked as we came to a modern bar. Yeah, I nodded. He opened the door and followed me in. Where is he? He asked. I took out my phone and looked at his picture, but I scanned the room. He was nowhere to be seen. I was pretty late. Like assholes and my hobbly walk. I said awkwardly. I think he knew what was going on. Why don't we both just get a drink? I'll wait with you. He smiled. I have cranberry juice.
Yeah, literal a whole thing of cranberry juice. Somebody likes cranberry juice. And it's not me. Well, I like cranberry juice.
Well, I do. But, no.
Somebody likes it a lot. Okay.
I'm the lizard.
We gotta get through this before it reaches the 39 minutes.
We will. I know how long these fanfictions are. Okay. Why don't we both get a drink? I'll wait with you. Then we were sat by the window, 2 drinks in, chatting and laughing away. We had completely forgotten about my stupid date, and we're just really enjoying each other's company. I couldn't believe how easy it is to talk to this beautiful man. He told me stories from the time of the war back in 1943, and his various other completed missions in our present day. He was so fascinating to talk to. Let me tell you, the internet is so helpful. I haven't had to look something up in a book for ages, Steve chuckled. I'm so glad you've been enjoying it, I laughed. So I guess this date isn't turning up, huh? Steve asked. I probably thought I set him up. I shrugged. I don't care anymore, though, honestly. Good. I honestly didn't want him stealing you away from me, Steve said.
You've known this person.
I know!
This man for how long? Maybe 2 hours?
It gets worse!
It's worse than Romeo and Juliet! I'm an avid Romeo and Juliet hater, so... How does it get worse?
I can't tell you. Really? I stammered. Yeah, I think you're pretty cute, Steve admitted. Have you had too many of these? I half laughed, referring to the beer in front of him. Not possible. Can't get drunk, Steve told me. Wouldn't I find you cute, though? Why wouldn't I find you cute, though? Yeah. Oh, you're thinking. You're thoughting.
Wait.
I'm thoughting.
Wait. But this other person can get drunk. That is legally assault.
Oh.
That is legally...
I hate writing. I don't know. Maybe because you're Captain America. Look at you. You're stunning. I hate reading, too. Why are you reading?
Because I think I know which one you wrote.
Okay, go ahead. Not possible. Can't get drunk, Steve told me. Why would I find you cute, though? Why wouldn't I find you cute, though? I don't know. Maybe because you're Captain America? Look at you. You're stunning. I said, gesturing to him. I didn't always look like this. Once I was lanky, bony, dorky-looking kid, Steve reminded me. Either way, doesn't matter. I like you. I'm terrified. I hate this. He told me before reaching out over hand, take my hand into a bigger hand. His hand is bigger than his hand. I'll shake you. I like you too, I muttered, looking into his diamond blue eyes. He began to lean in, and soon our lips connected. It felt like fireworks display was going off in my heart. He crossed my face and deepened the kiss. I couldn't believe this was actually happening. How did I get mugged and kissed Captain fucking America? America! On the same day. I pretty much had a crush on the superhero for fucking years. Our lips I hate when writers use this. What? Our lips gently danced together before he finally broke off again. But his lips stayed barely millimeters from mine. How far is your place? How far is your place? He whispered. I quickly tumbled through the door of my apartment. Now I'm gonna have to do some skipping. Steve's hands were all over me and mine were all over him. We made it to the couch. I was suddenly quite thankful my roommate always worked the night shift. Steve pushed me down on the sofa. He couldn't wait long enough to get to my bedroom. Favorite sentence, was I really about to get fucked by Captain fucking America? His hips were grinding against mine. I could feel his erotic
meat. No! Why do they call him mom? Just say dick or feet. Just say dick.
I feel like that makes it worse. I began pulling out his hoodie, trying to bring it over his head, which he helped me with. He was left wearing a simple white top, but the way it hugged his body made me mouthwater. Made me mouthwater?
Are you a pirate?
Me mouthwater.
Almost done. I can't suffer no more.
I didn't think I'd ever be thankful for a fucking mugging. I half laughed, running my hands up his body. I could say the same. He smirked. Oh god, I hate this. Oh, yeah. Okay, this part's really fucking weird. Can I be honest? Steve muttered, once breaking up. I've never fucked a guy before, he admitted. Seriously? I asked, surprised. Never really had the opportunity, he shrugged. And this next line makes
You're
me
friends with
fucking
Bucky
awkward.
Barnes. Of course you had the opportunity.
Not even Stark? Or Thor? I asked, sore lightly disappointed? Nope, doesn't matter. I'd rather have you anyway. Steve smiled. Yeah, no. No one's rather have Peyton Carpenter than, I don't know, like Tony Stark or something? I don't know. Bucky Barnes? I don't know. It's true though, what about you? And he's like, yeah, I have. You. Exact line from Captain America here. What a beautiful first cock.
That's not what I meant when I said just use the word.
He also then refers to his mouth as a wet cavern. This is where the suckling earlier comes in. The foreshadowing. And then he's like, are you sure this is your first time with a man? And he's like I said, the internet is helpful. This is the proudest moment of the character's life.
I'm pink now.
No. Really? I stammer. I'm gonna read a few lines that are gonna make me wildly uncomfortable. You like that, baby? Steve said to my ass.
What?
Using his tongue like an art form. How is this gay virgin better than all the other sluts I hooked up with on Grindr?
This is my 13th reason. This is my 13th reason.
Oh god. They're going for round 2. They're going to the bedroom now. Good for them.
I don't. Okay.
Oh, he carried him bridal style. Hot. Not really. It is canon that Captain America has a solid 10 inches. What's your opinion?
I hate this so much.
Okay. God. God. He mentions how we met him 4 hours ago. Yeah. You don't just fuck a superhero because
Also, isn't he drunk?
Actually, I'm not gonna say that because I'm a proponent of one-night stands. I believe in them.
I mean, yeah, one-night
proudly
stands are
believe in them.
fine, but isn't he drunk? Captain America can't get drunk.
That's true. That's weird.
It's legally assault.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Okay.
We're not gonna judge them for only knowing each other for 4
We have
hours.
to.
I know.
Okay. Our videos are so long. I'm so sorry. Nobody's gonna be able to sit through 30 minutes of this.
I can't sit through 10 minutes of reading those. Okay, yep. Strawberry lube. Loop-coated pigeon. Okay, they're just whole ass fucking now. The Devil's Tango. Okay. Yeah. Asking if he's asking if doing it is part of his super soldier powers. About it. Tell me about it. I just got fucked by fucking Captain America. I smirked. Yeah, you did. I hope it won't be the last time either. Steve smiled, looking at me. We're finally through smut. Thank God. Of course not. Are you kidding? You can fuck my ass whenever you want to. I don't like it. I told him simply. Does that mean we can date too? Steve asked me, blushing. Blushing? Well, of course. I'd love to date you. You're amazing. I smiled before laying to kiss him. You are too darling. Now can I get you anything? Some water? He offered. This is the main character's house. How did I'm sorry, the main character should offer the water, not Captain America. It's just because
I'm getting fucked, I guess that makes sense.
I guess. Oh, not really! Who? Imagine I just roll it to it. And they're like, want some creme brulee?
Oh my god, are you almost done with this?
Yes!
Because we have like 5 minutes until
So
this
it doesn't
dies.
bother you that I'm technically like 100 years old, Steve chuckled, placing my glass on the bedside table. Meh, I've always liked older men anyway. I joked, making him laugh as he put water down on his side table. Okay. So now he's wiping him down. I'm not gonna read it because it's weird.
Yeah.
I felt so sticky and sweaty. No guy had ever done this for me. You're fucking amazing, you know that? I said, feeling like a very lucky mugging victim.
This is what happens when an asexual reads smut.
I'm a horse, I'm fine. Come here, he said before pulling me into a cuddle as we laid in bed. My head laid on top of his peck. I needed someone like you, he whispered. Me too, I smiled dreamily. It wasn't long before the two of us drifted off to sleep. So!
I'm gonna kill myself.
It is. Which one? Which one did I write?
The first one, the Spider-Man and...
Yeah, I fucking did. God damn it. I thought you would think I hunted that one down specifically for no less smut. But honestly, it's because on the first time we were writing these, I could not handle it. I haven't written fanfiction in years. God,
See,
years.
I can tell because you had all of the stuff that you needed for the character.
Really? It looked like I researched it. Did it?
No, because... No, you had the hat and you had the thing, and I'm like, okay, but you didn't have the red hat. You didn't have.
I didn't have the pants. I was referring to wear the.
Yeah, but you're not just gonna randomly put on pants. And I know
That's
you
true.
don't like pants.
I
so-
don't like pants. Yeah.
Also, I just like immediately assumed you wrote it, but I thought you wrote the one we just read. But then I'm like, no.
I could have.
You could have, but I don't think you can write that.
I could. There are shitty things in my head, homie. I could write worse. I was trying to think. I was wondering if you. So my original theory was, I was like, if I go really chaotic with it, Virgil's gonna know it's mine because I am a nightmare. So I definitely thought you were gonna guess the Loki one.
No, I didn't think you wrote the Loki one at all.
But I realized I didn't understand. I didn't read the Loki one. I will admit it. I didn't read it ahead of time.
That could have been incest!
Yeah. But it was a YNX Loki. I knew the ship.
Okay, that's, yeah.
I
All
saw
right.
the ship at the top of the...
I got a point.
Yeah?
Next time I'm doing it, and...
I'll win. I thought by going easy with this one, you would expect me to be less, but... We'll see if you can even write
We'll see.
something terrifying like that.
Goodbye.
Bye!